Hello? Oh, it froze. Good. Good. Excellent. Oh my God. This is really pissing me off. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Am I muted? I'm so sorry. This is really pissing your dad off. Good morning. Hello. Please give me ones in the chats if you can hear me because it keeps muting my mic. You guys, this has been a hell of a Monday. I'm going to demand some lasagnas after this. Hold on. Let me turn this shit off. Fucking OneDrive always. Always a problem. Okay, you can hear and see. Excellent. I saw some of you talking about your date schedule. It's just really fucked up. It's like an every other week thing. It's literally when they need me. And then I have a lot of contract gigs that I like to do at night because when you do comedy, you have gigs at night. And it's very quiet at night. And also in Texas, it's been over 100 degrees. So it's too hot in the day. And it's like so hot that my schedule goes around it. And luckily, I've been able to do that. And I used to work 24-hour specific jobs, like at a Starbucks was one of my earliest ones. That was 24 hours. And I actually met some pretty cool people. A lot of goth runaways. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry if I didn't. Oh, fuck. Now it's trying. No, I don't want to renew. First of all, hello to the new members. Hello, Bun Bun and Jax. I saw a couple of you earlier. Here, did it start? Aussie Mel, Nicolette, Bun Bun. Hello, friends. Let's show everybody. These are the new members. If you don't know about the membership. Oh, God. It's like blocking my whole freaking... Here, let me back up. Hold on. Your day's a mess. Your day's a fucking mess today. And I've got the heart guard box holding up my fucking microphone. How great is that? What should we replace it with? Everything is a mess, you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Everything's a mess. Okay, I want to say hi to everybody. There's a lot of you. Oh my gosh. And by a lot, I mean more than 10. That's a lot for me. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry about whatever that was that just happened. Essentially, I upgraded on my StreamYard because it said that this channel is in the 1% of channels that uses up the allotted 20 hours for the basic plan within the first 2 weeks. And it said that your dad talks too fucking much. And I thought that was kind of funny. And I was like, damn, I do talk a lot, huh? And so I bought the upgrade. And now everything's a little different. And your dad's freaking out. He likes change. He's just not sure how to handle it. Hello, Bun Bun. Everybody. I saw Catching Lisk in the chat. Hello, love your work. Can't wait to catch all the Lisks if there's more. And thank you for stopping by to show love. Big fan of a lot of you. You're very, very good at all of you are really good at like a specific lane or everything, if that makes sense. But I think that how crazy would it be if Catching Lisk and Melbourne Marvels got together? What if we could get all of you Snoopy Sneaky Dupas that are really good at laying things out and organizing in charts together? What if we could all get together in our scrunchies? Hello, everybody. Hello. Potato is just a running joke. It started as essentially I've got friends who say potato face and things like that about people, like people who are just, or like paper plate face. It's just a blur. You can't really remember them. They're kind of forgettable. It's kind of mean, I guess. But at least it started as that. And then it became like you can be a different kind of potato. Like Jen Soto, we called her an evil potato because to me, she's just a potato. She's just there. She just exists. It's also, I actually think that day I had seen a meme or something that I really liked. That is an old phrase me and my friends used to toss around about, like, everything is either a potato or it isn't. And you can say that about anything. And so it comes from, there's a lot of inspiration behind the potato. Potatoes like onions, have layers, but it's only like 2. When I discuss Jen Soto with Duty Roan, I like to call her an evil potato because she's kind of just there. She just exists. The problem isn't that she did anything necessarily directly to her kid. It's not, I don't think that she like pimped her child like people are trying to say. I don't think she solicited her to strangers on the internet like people are trying to say. I think the problem is much like a potato, she just was there and did nothing. And that's a problem. So we call her evil potato. You can also be a good potato. You can be a sweet potato, which is odd to even say that now that I think about it. I've been thinking about it for a few days, but just how that's kind of a good phrase. Be a sweet potato, but then it's like, fuck, I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't like yams either. Hmm. Hmm. It doesn't matter. I like the phrase. What do you guys think? Clearly. Yeah, so check it out. We've got new memes and stuff. Yeah, and microphones sound like they are recorded through a potato. The court ones, they're so bad. Isn't it crazy how some people you can't hear them fucking at all? Like you cannot hear shit that they're it's like and then some people it's like and they're just it's like crashing sounds. It's crazy. It's very crazy. Am I too loud? If I'm too loud, you guys got to tell me. I'm trying to keep it down because people in the house are asleep and the Dogums is asleep. And oh my God, he loves you guys so much, the Dogums. Oh, hello, Nicole Spacek. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how all of the member things are working, how they pop up. It shows up at the top. I don't know what to do after that. I just show you. Yes, you can be a baked potato like your brother Adam, who just smokes the marijuanas in his van and gets baked like a potato. And by the way, Helen's getting better, and your brother Adam is very good at his videos. And he put one out the other day, yesterday, right? Technically the day before. And it was very good, and we all watched it and we loved it. And if you didn't watch it, go fucking watch it. Go watch your brother. Hello, Melly. Nice to see you again. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody looks lovely today for a Monday. Hello. Volume is good. Okay, okay. I will keep it up. I wish I was a baked potato. You can be, Serenity. Serenity now. Speaking of Serenity now, I was thinking about how John Ray kind of reminds me of that guy, of the Stiller, Ben Stiller's dad, aka George Costanza's dad. What do we think about that? One's in the chat if he reminds you of that guy. And can we make a shirt that says, "Say, hey, John Ray, save some Festivus for the rest of us," or something like that? Can we do that? It's at the top when it's new. Thank you for teaching your father. Sometimes I need your guidance. I see potato as an insult on other pages. I couldn't figure out why. And see, that's the thing. It is one of the best foods. In fact, Lamom James, weren't you the one who pointed that out? Actually, maybe that's where the sweet potato inspiration came from subconsciously. Because when you pointed out that potatoes are delicious, I'm like, yeah, like my favorite fucking thing to get for breakfast is hash browns. Duh. So like, and I actually wanted a hash brown birthday cake, which was just hash browns with ketchup on top, like frosting, which is gross. But I was 13 and I was like, fuck, I love hash browns. So like, if potatoes are the best thing, it's really not an insult because they rule, which is why we say evil potato about Jen. Because by default, potatoes are great. Good morning, everyone. So, oh, good morning, brown sugar. So maybe you're the second person from San Antonio because we have another young lady who came from San Antonio the other day twice. And I remember her. She was very nice. Yes, Taryn, tater tots are delicious. And do you remember, did you guys see, obviously, a lot of you probably saw Napoleon Dynamite, the part where he puts the tots in his pocket? I think that's what sealed the deal for the character for me. That's what made me go, oh, I fucking love this guy. By the way, thank you again to all the new members. I'm going to go through the list and shout y'all out in a minute. Let's talk about, yes, Adam's live did rock. It was very good. It was very, very good. God, tater tots are so fucking good. Oh, fuck. Yes, we are a pro potato cult. Jen Pasoto. Pasoto. That's so funny. Yeah, we're very pro potato. Very pro potato. And Adam's live was great. He's really good at like I liked when in the beginning he was talking about how he used to or he started out making these movies and he showed like kids playing soccer and shit. And I was like, damn, that's like really good quality. Brother Adam, you should be making really good movies. Oh my God. Is that I've seen people reference potatoes on her page because, okay, if you guys don't know who Charlotte Dobre is, the sweetest Canadian on earth. Like, such a sweet little angel darling. And I don't know shit about her except she popped up in my algorithm one day. And it was like, I'm pretty sure it was over the pandemic. It could have been sooner. But she just popped up and she was reading off like Reddit Bridezilla posts and giving her thoughts. And I learned so much about weddings. I didn't know anything. I was like, oh shit. Like, I learned from her about etiquette at weddings. I didn't realize that, like, I thought it was bad for the mother-in-law to wear white. I didn't know no one should wear white. Like, I could have fucked up. Actually, I wouldn't have. I would never wear all white, but because I used to work at a place where you had to wear that in the restaurant industry a long time ago. It is traumatic. Hello, HB. Thank you for becoming a member. My son wanted the meatball and garlic bread cake. The base was spaghetti, the sauce, and meatballs, and then garlic bread on top, made in the spring from a pan. And then, do you have pictures? Can you send us pictures and I'll show everyone? Oh my God, I love that. I love cake that's not cake. Is it cake? Did you guys watch that fucking show? Oh my God. I thought this is the dumbest premise for a show ever, and then I got addicted to it. Yeah, it does sound delicious. It sounds very good. Sounds very, very good. Now I want that. Did you see the Orida commercial with the new Tot pocket pants? What is that? Wait, it's a new commercial? Or what did it come around after whatchamacallit? Napoleon Dynamite. That's crazy. Yeah, Tot pockets. Ooh, that would be so good. Okay, why are we here today? We are here today because we're not only going to go until Mel comes on, which is, I think, 8. She's scheduled? Oh, shit. ADHD in full effect. Older John Hader as Napoleon. No, I haven't. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know if commercials are like, if I'm allowed to play them. Yes, let's get on track. We should talk about Henry. Here's something I wanted to do. I wanted to start out with something kind of classic. And I know it's kind of weird, but I thought that it would be a good thing to do, like, while we waited for people to join the live. And I didn't get to do it because the computer froze and everything around me went to shit. My whole life went to hell. But she's on at 9 today. Wait, what? Because I just checked and I thought it was 8. I think it's 8 a.m. I don't know, but here in Texas it is 6:51 a.m. So let's double check, because if she's going on at 9 a.m., then maybe we can go further. Yeah, I said it says scheduled 7/1 for 8 a.m., you guys. So that's in an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna go like an hour. And oh, you're on the East Coast. See, I don't fucking understand time zones, you guys. You know, I appreciate the praise for Snoop skills, but I'm telling you, the oblivious kicks in hard when it comes to time zones. Real freaking bad. Real freaking bad. Okay. We are going to get to Henry. First, I wanted to show you guys something that I wanted to start out with originally. And I was going to do it to just kind of wait for members to come in. But now we're kind of crunched on time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play like 2 to 3 minutes of it, because it's something that is not just soothing, but I think it's applicable to people who are into true crime and stuff, especially when it comes to cold cases. And especially, like, I know a lot of you guys are from, I've seen Australia, New Zealand. A good amount of you are from New York and Boston. And so I was looking through, okay, long story short, the other day I was going heavy into some list shit, right? And while I was doing that, I started getting into, okay, I need to go back. Remember, if you guys saw me on Mel's Live, my serial killer chart, where I had all the overlaps in Manhattan, and then I had all of the different, like, basically a little bit bigger than what was available on NamUs, but charting using historical data and news articles, charting any cadavers, any body parts that washed up, And one of the ways that I do that, because I know that you guys have been requesting, especially in the emails, you're like, I want to learn more OSINT on the cold case stuff. Some of you do it for, or you're into the idea for familial purposes, and some of you because you recall something happening typically in your hometown, typically in Freeport for some reason, wherever that is. I know that's up in Long Island, but a lot of you are like, oh, I'm from near Freeport, and you've got like this story from your childhood, and you're like, where can I find info on it? And you've got like a few clippings. So I started diving into stuff like that y'all sent me. And some of these are really old ones. Like they're from like a month ago, but I'm trying to catch up on emails and I apologize. And I've told some of you this, but I also said that I would get to it on a live. Yes, what I went over on Mel's channel. And one of the things that, wait, what? I hate this dumb beef with Google and Apple making it stupid impossible to join memberships without a link directly to it. Do you guys need a link to the membership? Because I can post one. I've got one in the description of this video, actually. It should show it. So if you go look in the description of this video, there's a membership link. It should be there. I already put it. So let me know if you see it. If not, you might have to wait till the end. But yes, we're going to go over basically some of the things that I do when I'm looking for old stuff. Now, I told y'all about the unclaimed government money, and some of you, you're so smart. Some of you straight up were like, okay, I know that you said that we can learn about cold cases looking this stuff up, but I want to look myself up. And I'm like, yes, get that bag, honey. Get the bag. And you did. And the amount of you that got money back so far is a lot. And those of you who haven't, holy shit. In fact, let's do that first. And then I'll show you the second thing that I do. Because there's a lot here to work with. All right. I'm going to share a page with you, or share. Here we go. Let me share my screen. And here's what we're going to do today. Because I was going to do the second, but I may as well do this first. I'm going to show you this stuff. Hello, K-Buns, new member. Ooh, you did it. It worked. Yay, K-Buns. Thank you. So check this out. Also, I saw, did someone say cheesy potato? Because that's fucking funny as shit. Also, I want to show you guys this. So check this out. I was showing you this in reference to serial killers and how, like, missing persons, cold cases, even if you're looking for old family members, all sorts of different OSINT can be found using this. Now, it's only illegal if you use it for like illicit means, or you try to claim somebody else's, which you will get caught. Do not do that. Also, thank you, Lamom James, for sending me a picture of the meatball cake. I am going to check that in a minute when I play you a video, because I want to see what that looks like. But basically, you guys, what we're going to do, oh, Aussie Mel, y'all have this in Australia too. Excellent. Yes. So this is pretty universal, I think. I think most of the world has something equivocal to this. So basically what it is you can find by state, you can go to the unclaimed property offices and you can look by state, and you can find basically a link to go type your name in. And whenever you type your name in, you can find whatever money has been, let's just say when people try to send money back to you, like a creditor, like if you overpaid or if you left money in an old bank account, if there's some sort of class action lawsuit you signed up for and then never received money on or never heard back from again. Sometimes creditors get in these lawsuits that involve class action, but you didn't have to sign up for it. It literally covered everyone. And sometimes they fold because of financial disputes, and all the money that they owe you goes to you. But if you no longer live at an old address and it's been years and years and years, then those funds just get sent to this kind of entity in every state that has to do with the government. It's usually, a state tax affiliated office or something. Like, see how it's National Association of Unclaimed Property? It's them. So it goes into a place and you can look up and see, do I have money owed from me? There's also like old landlord checks that are owed to you, especially if you moved out and they were supposed to give you money from your deposit and they didn't. There's overpayment of taxes. There's just all kinds of different. Hello, Gen X. Thank you for becoming a member. There's just all kinds of different reasons that people end up with their money in these things. And what's interesting, oh my God, look, Walk Among the Tombstones has money. Yay. And like brother Adam, he had money, right? Adam, didn't you have money? You told me. Yes, a bunch of you guys. And some of you I was communicating with just about random shit. And I just tossed that in there because I was looking into it for friends and family. And I was like, by the way, you should fucking check this shit out. And y'all did. And you were like, oh my God, I have money. So I thought, well, this would be so fun. Yes, Adam got over $100. And like, it looks when you try to tell people about this, it looks like a scam. Like, just typing it to people makes me think like, oh, they're gonna think I got hacked because it's like, hey, do you have unclaimed money that you didn't know about? Like, it just looks not real. So I thought the way that I could show, or a way that I can like show you that it's not a scam and that it's real and it's not like some fucking weird marketing scheme. Because I've actually claimed money from it before, but I don't have any anymore because no one's paid me money, I guess, or owes me money. And I check it all the time. Good morning, KK45. Good morning. Yes, it is brilliant. And so for those of you who were like hesitant to look at it, I was like, okay, since we were talking about using it for OSINT against serial killers the other day, we may as well just use that and I'll do it live so that you can see what I'm talking about. So, excuse me while this loads. Hello to everybody. And I mean, listen, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I got to keep numbers up. I don't give a fuck. If you guys have shit to do, go do it. Like, I'll be here. This is going to go up as soon as it's done. But if you even want to dip out of the live right now to go do this shit, then go do it by all means. But just to be clear, we started with National Association of Unclaimed Property, which is unclaimed.org. And I'm going to put that up on a banner so you guys can see it. Okay. There we go. So you're going to go there. Once you go there, you're going to go click on the state. I'm clicking on New York and it took me here to this other page. Let me stop the screen and then let me represent it. Okay. And the reason we're going to New York is because, like I told you guys, I want to give you an example and show you in real time. Hello, everyone. Microsoft owes me $25. See, and then you just click claim or info, and then you can figure out how to get the money to you. And usually they'll like cut you a check and mail it to your new address, or sometimes they'll send it to you. Very few of them do it, but they'll send it to you online. Good morning. Sorry, your dad has the hiccups. Ugh. It happens in the morning. Yeah, it does sound dodgy as fuck, right? And they have commercials for that. That makes it sound even more dodgy, right? So I'm like, maybe if I do it for you guys on live, you can see that it's not bullshit because I'd never shit you. You're my favorite turd. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are in the New York one. So we're going to go to search now. All right. And why the fuck not? Let's just do this fella who is allegedly the murderer of lots of women, who apparently has a 20 Park Avenue Suite 1530 New York thing from Screen Design Organization, FBO ROMs I'm an trustee for. I don't know what that means. Under Rex Heuermann. See that? The item you're claiming has more than one owner. Uh-oh. So other people have it, and it tells you it's a cash dividend reported from 2011. From these people, reported by Vanguard Prime Money Marketing Fund. So, he would normally be able to submit a claim and get that money, but he's in fucking jail for doing some fuck shit. So, sorry, bitch, you don't get your money. Here's another fun one. Remember the serial killer Robert Schulman? Actually, I think his name is spelled. Hold on. Did I spell it right? I feel like I didn't. Hold on. Because I don't want to put someone else's name in. And then, yeah, I spelled it. Perfect. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go back. This is how you spell his name. Last name first. We're going to search. Oh my God, look at all this shit. And here's the thing. I've been through a lot of these, and these top ones are him. And if you click on them, which we're not going to, because it's a lot of personal information. But if you click on them, they do line up to his past addresses, and they are from like the 80s. So that's pretty crazy, huh? Is the state location where the person lived or where the entity owes money is located? It is, well, actually, you know what's interesting about that, Lamont James, is that if you've lived in multi-states, you want to go to the state that you lived in at the time. But here's the thing, like, you might not know that you have money owed in a past state. So I would just go to anywhere that you lived, because it goes by you. It's like where you were. So, I mean, I would check there. You can also, like, for example, if you know that it's a church thing out of Utah and you perhaps lived in Arizona, but you were part of this organization, it should show up in Arizona. But when in doubt, go to Utah and check. But yeah, a bunch of people have told me that they had a bunch of money. So I was like, hell yeah. And then a couple of y'all were like, I don't know. It sounds like you're trying to get me into some pyramid scheme. And I was like, listen, I know I tout myself as a cult leader, but I told you I would never get you into MLMs. So basically, you just want to go again to unclaimed.org, and then you pick your state. And like, you can really, I mean, shit, we could go to Vermont. And here's another thing, it should also pop up. Well, we're not going to do Vermont. It also will pop up, like, let's say you worked, because I put in Joel Rifkin's in there. And what's interesting is, like, he lived in New Jersey but worked in New York at one point. But when you put his name in, it'll show you both. So like, if it's a check from New York and he lives in New Jersey or lived there at the time, it's going to show you both. In fact, I will just show you now. Let's just show you again. And then we'll get the heck out of here and go to our next point. Because really, I just wanted to show you that it's not bullshit. And I would love it if you go check this and you do have money. See, look, the YMCA owes Joel Rifkin money. That's crazy, right? And see, it wasn't reported until 2009. And sometimes you'll see some from people who have been dead a long time, and it just gets reported recently. This one is 2021. So basically, like, if a company taps out, or, you know what I mean, goes bankrupt and then no longer exists and has a bunch of subsidy, especially if it's anything that involves investments, they're typically going to put it in a fund. And then that fund's going to get sent there and dispersed to everybody who lived there or could have belonged to. And sometimes that can take years. And once it gets done and everything's digitized, it's been like 20 years. And I've seen some in there from like the 60s. Like, literally been sitting there for, how long is that? Fucking 60 something years. So it's very interesting. And I highly recommend you guys go check it out. And if you get unclaimed funds, I don't want anything from you except to know that it worked and you got them. Because it makes me thrilled to know that you got the free money, SnoopyDupas. That's exciting. So let me go check out some of these chits. What are we doing up so early? We're waiting on the Karen Reed shit to start. And I'm super excited about it. I don't know about you. Let me move this way. There we go. And your dad took a dad nap, and woke up, and it was like fucking middle of the night. And I was like, I can't go to sleep now. I gotta wait for Karen Reed. So I started working. And then I was like, well, better get on this, because I was working for a long time and I was very tired. Took a nap, got up, finished work, was like, damn, let's do this shit. Wait, what did I say? Find me some money. Sadly, my family historically has always been sure. If I search, they charge me to search. No. It's free to search. Just go check. You might be surprised. I've seen people who are like, oh shit, I didn't even know I had this shit. And it's just something crazy that they didn't expect, especially an old employer. Oh my God, employers from like 20 years ago, constantly putting money in there. We think like, I was a UPS driver for 24 years. I left in 2019 and now I make a living selling on eBay and other sites. Isn't it great? Don't you love it? And it sucks because sometimes it's slow and like people aren't buying shit, and then you just go look at other people's shit, and all of a sudden it's like boom, 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 sale. And it's kind of weird how much eBay relies on the algorithm. What sucks is how expensive shipping is now and how much they're taking. And I found out if you put vintage in your item description, they actually technically can take more, and they fucking do. Which sucks because vintage is what people are often looking for, but it's annoying. Driving to work, but I'm checking my state as soon as I get there. You're welcome. Yes, just tell me, like, put it in the comments on the community tab or under this video and tell me if you got money back. You don't even have to tell me how much. I'm just curious how many of you had money just chilling. Like, I can't tell you. I don't know what that is. Maybe is there someone out there who works in the brain and can tell me what it is that's so satisfying about, like, helping people find money they didn't know they had. Like, that's so sad. It's like, go check here and you might have $20. And they're like, I have 100. I'm like, like, it feels so fucking good. Simultaneously, I get really sad if someone doesn't have unclaimed money. Hi again from Melbourne. Love the show. Hello, hello. I don't know what's going on. Why the banner is just, I'm Mr. Wilson now. I'm your dad. I'm Mr. Wilson. Holy hell, I found another one from when I lived in Cali. See? Tombstone's going to be rich. You're all going to be rich. It's never slow if you sell the right stuff. I don't buy anything that takes longer than 90 days to sell. Shipping is an art. Yes. And also, I'm not going to tell my hack, but I have a little shipping hack. It involves media mail. But regardless, also, I still have a shitload of stamps. I love using basic stamps if I can. Like, I'll put 100 stamps on there and be like, it's legal. You have to fucking ship it. I'm that asshole. You have 23K in your checking. Holy shit. Don't tell us that, Sarah. Hi, fellow cultures. I'm late. I got to catch up on the live before it disappears. Don't worry. It shouldn't. Hey, by the way, my live chat has not been showing up. It shows up for like an hour or two. And I couldn't figure out why. And then, like, it gives you this option to, like, cut or edit. And I think I said a friend's full name and I didn't want to, so I cut it out. And then the live chat disappeared. I wonder if editing it at all does that. I think that's what's going on. I've lost money, but I would have to get paperwork from my sister to claim it, and just no thank you on that. Not worth any money, moms. Damn. I know what that's like. Not with the sister, but with other family members. It's like, fuck, you just keep it. First date, $200? Is that what you're saying? That rules. I can't breathe. Good morning, Defer. How is your... Also, Defer, I just realized. Is that a court pun? We're just all checking the Unclaimed Funds Office of the Government. Thank you. I just found $725. Oh my God. Yes. I don't know how to say your name, but that fucking rules, and I'm so happy for you. Isn't that cool? Like, you just wake up one day and you're like, fuck, my life is fucked. What is it? I don't really know why. What you want to justify? Ripping someone's head off. Like, and then it's like, oh shit, I got $700. Like, yes, dude. Right around rent too. Fucking yes. This money is going to go into my White Claw fund. Yes, claw up at the cod. By the way, your Auntie Deb is coming. Auntie Deb took a minute because Auntie Deb had to get an Ethernet cable. And I thought Auntie Deb was joking. I did not realize that that is something that is a big necessity, especially in Massachusetts. I also never really considered the weather until we almost froze to death here in Texas. And some of us actually did. So, like, it's really interesting how much, like, landlines and Ethernet and all that comes into play. But yeah, Deb got an Ethernet cable. It's happening. White Claw Fund. Now we can pay cold dues. Yes, you can. State mail fraud. I don't know what that means, but that's hilarious. So exciting. So exciting. I found something, but it doesn't show me an amount. It was from NJ. Okay, so if you click on claim or info, it will show you. Or you can click on your name and it should pop up like we did earlier. In fact, I can show you again, Mom James, if you need. Just tell me and I'll pop it right the fuck back up. Got to get you that money. It's going to eat at my soul if you can't. It does? Why didn't they tell me that? That pisses me off. Well, I guess we're not ending. I guess whoever I throw under the bus is staying under the bus because I hate that you can't see live chat. Yeah, we're gonna have to test that. It does? Oh, fuck. I lived in Indiana for 5 years, never sent anything. Did you check it? Saving like nobody's business. This is exciting. Yeah, Limp Bizkit has fucking entered the chat. You don't really know why. Also, your dad's really thinking about this year for your dad's 40th. I'm gonna get a tattoo probably of the 3, I don't even know what it's called, but I'm just gonna draw it because I never know what to call it. Maybe you guys know. I'll put it on this Jimmy John thing. Here, I'm drawing it right now. Tell me what this is fucking called, because I don't even know how to look it up. Oh shit, that looks bad. That doesn't even look like it. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna put it on this Jimmy John's logo. Hold on. It's actually kind of. You should draw like a beast in middle school. This. What is that called? That S. What is that? You know what I'm talking about? You do the 3 line. It was about corn time. What's that shit called? No, not a chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored waters tattoo. Yeah, channel tat. Ooh, you guys want to make this your channel tat? I just really want that. Is it called old school? The pointy S? Oh my god, it's so hard to draw with a permanent marker. That's gonna be the still for the thumbnail. What is that fucking called? Stussy? Shut up. Is it? Is that called Stussy? Is that from the Stussy logo? Stylized S? Oh my god, that's so many answers, you guys. That's 3 of them? Yeah, chocolate starfish is better than leaky balloon knot, isn't it? It's so fucking rude. I can't believe that guy did that. Ooh, that's a good idea, Holly. But I'd have to take a picture and then Google image search. I mean, a potato one day. Actually, no, I got to get an egg first. Because eggs to me are better than potatoes. We'll get into that later. That's gonna be a 2-hour discussion. Eggs versus potatoes. And I know it's gonna go there. It's gonna be like hot dog, is it a sandwich? We can't do that. The chat will fucking explode. Do you understand? When your dad pauses and nothing happens in the chat, and then the whole family camping trip is torn apart, torn asunder, even, that's because of shit like that. Controversial political shit like that. We can't do that. Taryn, you threw a bomb into the cult. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. But seriously, talking about food tattoos is going to lead to, well, no, I need this one first. And then it's going to be like, why you like that more than potato? And it's like, well, yeah, I love egg. I love egg. Like, you don't understand. Egg is the best. And so then it's like, ew, ovum. And then it's like, oh, God, chill. Fuck off. Like, I love egg. And then egg versus potato. And then we're torn in half. And then before you know it, we're fucking just calling each other names. And half of us are canceled. We can't do that. We can't do that. But eggs are so good. Yes, eggs. Okay, Scrunchy Gate. Thank you, Lara. Keep me on track. Okay. So Scrunchy Gate is happening. It's happening. We're mid-gate. We're mid-gate. John is still out of control, but so is everybody, you know? And as I continue to read Reddit and the people who are spreading the live anti-Vicky rhetoric, I'm getting fucking mad at it. And your dad's getting into a lot of online fights with trolls. And I found that when you present them with evidence, they literally just block you. And that's upsetting, but that's happened. And it's happened a lot. It is the Stussy S or the cool pointy S. Okay, excellent. Yes. Let's put that on the screen one more time for reference. Got it. All right. Saving that for later. I'm going to draw that at 11-ish, and my crackhead mother lost her mind thinking I was drawing gang signs. Well, she was on crack. Why was she so worried about you being in a gang? Like, the reason parents are worried about their kids being in gangs is they don't want them to get into a gang and then end up doing drugs. It's like, well, bitch, you're on fucking crack. I can be in a gang. I mean, it's not a gang sign, but you know what I mean? Like, if it was, who the fuck is she to tell you she's on crack? Seems like the gang could actually pull you out of a rough situation there, right? I could get a Denny's tattoo on my back, but we're not going to get into that because then it's going to be Denny's versus IHOP. You guys are being really controversial today. It's very weird to try to imagine you as my dad, although OnlyFans chatterbait and you would love it, especially for my stepdad. Dude, they would, and you'd be like stuck in a fucking dryer, like, help. And I'd be like, bah. No, I would never do that. But as your dad, I will ground you, and I'll demand that you tell me what that S is called. It would be so funny to like get put on Pornhub and just not show anything. And it's just you shaming them. Like, what are you doing looking at the shit? And then they get stuck there. Taryn, I love your names. I named my daughter Taryn. Ooh. Like, is it Taryn Manning? She went a little crazy though. Not a good example for me to use. But when I heard her name, I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. It's like Imogen. It's like a weird, like mid 2000s name. I really do like it. Or Alanis. Ooh. Oh, you became a member. Hello, little Miss Madhead. Welcome to the cult. Step inside. We've got different tiers now, by the way, of the cult. We've got Dad's favorite. I told you guys I'm going to rank you one day. I told you that's why I can't be a mom. If I was a mom, I'd rank my kids. I got that idea from Michael Priest, my best friend, who I told you is hilarious because he was ranked as a child by his parents. And even though they were crazy assholes, I identify with them because I found that to be a very good idea. So if you want to climb the ranks of the cult, you got to do it through memberships. And then we've got Curious Potatoes, Sneaky Little Snoopies. We've got all these different levels, and it's great. I think the worst level and the one that I'm the most afraid of is the $99 a month, which I put on purpose insanely high because I don't want anyone to get it. But I am very curious what kind of fucked up people are out there. And like I said, I can be bought. And if you commit $99 a month to the cult, you can force me to watch anything you want. You get to take over the show for an hour, your dad, and maybe up to 4 hours, depending on how bad it is. But if you want to make me look at a specific case I don't want to look at, like this is an opportunity for psychics, conspiracy theorists, people who are into all the shit that I don't want to fuck with, to make me fuck with it. Like if you want to see your dad watch Everybody Loves Raymond or fucking Big Bang Theory, I'll never fucking do that. I mean, I'd rather jump off a cliff. But if you're going to pay me $99 a month, that's your chance. It's the only chance you're getting. If you want to force me to watch Alex Jones bullshit for an hour or listen to you rant and rave about some crazy shit, I mean, I guess you just got to get that tier. Hit the thumbs up or defer, or we'll give you a crude face tattoo while you're asleep. Defer? They can't argue back. But also, if they want to argue, I'm fucking here for it. Come get on the live, trolls. Tell me who hurt you. I told you I want to be True Crime Frasier. I want to talk to the fucked up people too. You know? If you want to skin me and wear me like a deer, like fucking Freddy Got Fingered shit, tell me about it. Let's talk. Why do you feel that way? It's kind of fucked up, but why? Yeah, crackheads don't make sense. It's like, don't be in a gang or you're going to do drugs. Don't sit right there. You're grounded. Mom's got to go smoke crack. Like, parents in the 80s, in the 70s, 60s, whenever it was, just parents in general, they can be wild, dude. I had a friend whose mom used to make him sell drugs. And then I saw him barefoot at a gas station. And he was really into witchcraft. And I was like, damn, I could have seen this for you 20 years ago. Yeah, pick the outlier. Go with Elmer's. Rubber cement glue? Okay. I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm into it. Fuck, potato pancakes are so good. Latkes? Fuck. See, you're being controversial. You guys, stop with the politics. I can't get a latke tattoo. Can I get a latke tattoo? Oh my God. What sucks is one of my favorite foods was eggplant. And I used to want an eggplant tattoo, and I'm so fucking glad I didn't get one. My luck, kids are going to be using latke as like a euphemism for twat or something the day after I get a latke tattoo. We also live in the middle of the woods in New Hampshire, so no real gangs around. Well, then what the fuck? She think you were in a fucking tree cutting gang? A lumberjack gang? Oh, I love you kids. You're the best. Yeah, she didn't drink the golden juice. Absolutely love you. Girls do it on Chatterbait. It's hilarious. They call themselves first timers. Actually, I just sit there and wait for people to send loads of money, hoping they get naked. They don't. They take the money and run. get that bag, ladies. That's fucking rude, but at the same time, I didn't realize that you could send money direct on Chatterbait. I wonder how much Polish guy was sending. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's crazy. Good to know, Tommy. Damn. How much did they pay you to like tell them they're bad? Like you piece of shit. Why are you fucking your mom? Did your mom teach you to not like you just fucking talk shit to them? Don't you have any etiquette? Tuck your shirt in. Like you just talk down to them. Is there a thing like that? I know that they'll pay you to take shits. I saw that on a forum. Some wrestlers were doing that. They were selling their dukes. I'm at the bottom of the family ranking system. Sarah, daddy's bottom feeders are the best. You get to stay up all night. Dad neglects you, so it's fine. You get to party. The other kids, he's too stern on. He's too hard on because he wants them to succeed. I mean, you kids at the bottom are kind of a lost cause, so you get more freedom. Isn't that fun? And also the ranking systems don't really matter. I'm one of those people, if you intrigue me, I will talk to you. It doesn't matter. Like, don't get it. What are you going to do? No, I don't think anyone would actually get that. Another nightmare is like MASH. There's only one episode I liked, but not because it was actually good. It was just really sad. It was an incredible metaphor for the Vietnam War with this lady holding a chicken. It made me cry, but every other episode, it fucks me up. I'm not into it. I get so bored. And I've had people try to get me to watch that. There is a video and she ranked her grandkids. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, that's insane, right? That's why I did that, because that's how much I don't want to watch that shit. But I've had people message me like, can I get you to watch this one video on a psychic investigator? And I'm like, no. And they're like, how much money would I have to say? I was like, no, I cannot be bought. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, actually I can. I feel like I could do like an hour of psychic investigation. I wouldn't like it. I would complain a lot. But if somebody paid me to do it, I wanted to give them an option too. The dreamers. So if you're a dreamer and you believe that you can manifest shit with $99 a month, you can manifest me somehow putting up with some fucking psychic investigator show. I'm going to be upset. If someone picks Long Island Medium, though, I'm going to be really pissed. Like, it's not going to be fun. I'll do it, but it's not going to be fun. Yeah, and you also get to be leader of the cult, by the way. Like, for a whole lot. Like, you can control the chat. You can do it all. Like, it's like you're the dad now. You drive. You're 16. You have your learner's permit. All the kids get in the car. You fucking drive. You know? Why not? And I don't think anyone's going to get it. So I'm hoping they don't. But also, you got to give options. And the crazier you make them, the less likely they'll come true. Pam Hook. I don't know what half the shit you guys are saying this morning means, but I love every bit of it. They just found the 2 firefighters. Oh God, that was so sad. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, there was a couple, they were firefighters. My lips are chapping. The girl, it's because I'm thirsty. I believe it was, and correct me if I'm wrong, Little Miss Madhead, but the woman was dating this guy or something. They worked together. They broke up, or he told her, I don't like you like that. She starts stalking the shit out of him, and then they disappear, and now they're unalived. Is that correct? If so, that's very sad. And that's insane. I'm going to have to go check it out. It's $20 to upgrade 1 level. And I didn't go too high on that. Yeah, Egg Gein Trolls, welcome. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I do want to share some info with you guys, but I want to show some of the stuff you're saying. I had to stop watching Everybody Loves Raymond after I started therapy. I never realized how dysfunctional the dynamics were in that show. Then I was working on my anxiety shit, and anxiety. Yeah, and Brad Garrett just makes my anxiety go through the roof. I don't know why. I think also something about laugh tracks when something's absolutely not funny, and most of it's not funny, and it just pisses me off. It just makes me go, Argh. Get to work, Dillhole, get to work. Yes, I do. I have a lot of tats, a shitload. And I need to get a lot of them touched up, because when your daddy got beat up by a gang 10 years ago, he was dropped in fire ants. And they fucked my shit up, because apparently I'm very allergic to fire ants. Potato, potato, potato. This is how it shows up for me in the live chat. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go serious question. Sorry to ruin the vibe. Do you know when the motions to allow the taillight evidence in was? I can't find any hearings pre-May 2023, but they reference a February hearing. There was a February hearing where they went over the old discovery evidence and they talked about letting in stuff from the FBI. No? Isn't that what it was? Because when they came forward with the FBI info, they weren't going to previously allow it in. And then they said, if the door's open, it's open. And then I think the door opened through witness testimony, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. And then simultaneously, it kind of guided them there because the one witness, I don't remember who it was, but one of the witnesses stated, it was early on, it was one of the guys for the prosecution, stated that the taillight was shattered. And I don't think that would have come out had Jackson not asked. If I remember correctly, I think that's what happened. So I don't think that's also scary to think when you look at, okay, let's talk about Karen Reed, because that's going to start soon. And I really, really want to talk about it. And I'm going to have to scroll all the way down. But listen, we got to catch up. Okay. What? Who's Tiffany Reese? I'm going to have to check. No one's ever told me that, but I appreciate that. I used to get Rachel Ray a lot because when I worked in the food industry and service industry, I would say EVOO, and I didn't know that that was her thing. And then people told me she said that, and I was like, oh, I was just saying that because a coworker says that. I don't have them right here in front of me. I'd have to look for them, Tommy, but I will look for them and I will put them in the description afterwards. So I will definitely find them. Thank you for becoming a member, Gen X Granny. We are so happy to have you. Namaste. Namaste, Gen X. Domestic violence, he was the victim. Yeah, right? It was her going after him. Reagan's found him on a date struggling in her mental health state declined, so she got him in the car. There was a note. Reagan nor evil. She just in a mess, 7.5 years. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Yeah, there was no chain of custody. I want to see how it came into evidence. I think that it came into evidence because when they were discussing, when they were doing not the cross-examination initially, but when Lally was talking to, okay, do you know how a bunch of Lally's witnesses are clearly not saying what he expected them to say? I think he asked the wrong question because whoever he was talking to admitted that it was shattered because of them removing it. When he was talking about the removal, if I remember correctly, that's what happened. And then I want to say Jackson jumped all over that and was like, it might have been Jackson. And he was like, hey, wait, what did you fuck? And he like had them repeat it. And then at that point, I believe it was entered into evidence because that was only found out from, I believe, the grand jury testimony. Remember how they had the federal thing, the probe? I feel like it came in because that was part of it and because the witness said it. And I think that Lally was trying to avoid that. And then they brought it in and they had all the gloves and it was actually not even the right number. It's really fucked up, but I'll try to find that. And also, I agree, there was absolutely no chain of custody. And that's why it was crazy. Because when Lally was talking to like one of the best fucking experts ever, do you remember how he's talking to this guy and he's like, hey, where's the proof that you did this? And he's like, I'm telling you, we did this, about like how they were doing tests on the ice, how they tested in the specific weather when they were like running tests on, the vehicle and all that shit. And he's like, we thought, well, let's hit it at this. I think it was the glass. They were throwing the glass. And how about if it was this cold? How would it shatter? Shit like that. And he was like, why wasn't that in your log or your report? And then the guy's like, I'm telling you. He's like, but you have it in your report. And he's like, no, I'm just telling you, we did take temperature into account. And then Lally acted like a gotcha. But it's like, dude, no one you fucking are using as a witness ever kept a log. They literally put blood in Solo cups. You don't get to complain about there not being a report to the FBI guy. Pre-trial, that has to be allowed into trial. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was pre-trial. I think it was No, because remember they wanted to extend the date specifically for certain evidence to be let in, and then Bev let them. Isn't that why? If not, that is weird. I don't know. I thought that Bev let a bunch of shit in late. And they weren't they doing like a handoff? Do you guys know who Jimmy Savile is? Yes. She's gonna unalive herself, but decided to take him to coerce in the car. Yeah, that we're gonna have to do an episode on that. I watched that weird documentary about Jimmy Savile and it was nuts. Yeah, there was no fucking log. Yeah, Crash Daddy Cannon literally blew. And was it Crash? I don't think it was Crash Daddy Cannon. I think it was the guy after him. Wasn't there a guy after him? I think that was the one. And that guy was like, yo, check it out. I know what you're asking, and I'm just telling you we checked it in all these different temperatures, and I'm telling you the results. And Lally's like, why didn't you get the you don't have it? It doesn't say that in the report. And he's like, fuck no, it doesn't. But that's what we did. You're asking me for the truth. I'm testifying to the truth. He's like, fucking like, dude, Lally, no one had a log on your side. You don't get to fucking back. Fake, phony. Like, and also they offered their services to you too, dude. And you didn't take them, which makes them extra credible, in my opinion. I don't know. If we buy the 99 tier, then we can get you to look into Jennifer. First of all, already done, babe. Already done, JC. I done been doing that. There's so much I wish I could say on that. I'm working on something. And I'll either show it on here or I'll send it to someone who will show it to you. But let's just say, what the fuck was that? I don't know. I think it's pecan season. I think that shit's falling and hitting the wall. It's pissing me off. Yeah, Dr. Dimples and the potato gun. Potato guns are big where I come from. No, you shoot potato guns like crazy. My fucking stepdad had one. He has pictures posing with it. Potato guns are the shit, dude. I would shoot a potato gun. I think Good spilled the beans. Oh. Hey, wallpaper is awesome. Have you drawn that? Are you saying the wallpaper? If you're saying the wallpaper behind me, that's actually a tapestry I got at Goodwill. But yeah, if you buy that, I mean, I guess I have to spill the beans. Because you guide the episode. If you're like, hey, give us your results on Jacob, I'll do it. It's just part of the tier, you know? Whether it lives up to your expectations or not, that's on her. But yeah, if you're like, you know, I want to look at this, I want to look at Jean Benet or, you know, Zodiac or some case that's just fucking wild and insane. That, I mean, I'm not against, it's just like it's been beaten like a fucking dead horse into a wall. I don't even think you should do that to horses, but you know what I mean? If it's some shit that's like, oh my God, it's too intense that I'm probably going to put off for a long time and you want to do it now, that's what that's for. Basically, it's for forcing me to look at things that I'm like, oh God, but I'll do it. And I'll also drink a lot of coffee and get well rested before it so I can give you my full attention. And if I'm basically what I'm saying is if you want to prove to me psychics are real, that's your chance. If you want to make me watch some shit I don't want to watch, that's your chance. I want to look into that. So it's all about if you have the patience, but if you don't, that's what that tier's for, baby. Yeah, Dr. Dimples. What were they calling him? Crash Daddy? Yeah. Yeah, and Lally did open it, right? Or I guess they're not allowed to reference it, but they kind of can't. I don't understand the rules. It's so wild. They have to do motions in, I mean, for all evidence like DNA, tail light, anything pre-trial. I'm dying to find this. Tommy, I'm on it. I'll try to find it as soon as this live is over. I can't really search right now because there'll be a lot of dead air and we really only have like 20 minutes left before we gotta leave. Ryan Nagel, is that who you're talking about? Said feds. Jury gets it, I'm sure. Yeah, he did, right? Okay, well, there you go. And also a couple, like 2 other dudes said feds. And I'm like, Yeah, motions in, is it lim-meeeeen or lim-meeeeen? I don't know. Is it lim-meeeeen? Motions in lim-meeeeen. I'm still like, I took my courts. I'm taking one of my courts classes, and I took my courts classes last semester, and I still fuck up all the words. Like real bad. In mens rea, I would say menstruation by accident. And I knew that word. I was still saying it fucking wrong. Okay, I've replayed the Potato Gun Testament. Yeah, he's so funny when he's like, "We hit it with a cannon." It's like, what, dude? You're crazy, and I love it. Spud gun, yeah, dude. Spud guns rule. Good morning, bright and early stream. I'm glad I caught it, and I will have to catch you from the beginning now. But I want to say hi, and I hope you got my emails. I got a lot of emails. And like, I'm not bragging, like it was a shitload, but like some of you guys sent me like 20 at once. And when you do that, that takes a long time. I'm so happy to look at any case you want, but like just try to send me a summary of it first instead of like all the evidence in the case file and pictures of all the crime scene evidence. And some of it, like, I need a warning, like, yo, you're about to see some shit. Now, if it's a cyst or a wound, you don't just put cyst or wound in the subject, and I'm happy. But I mean, some of y'all sent me like, and I'm not complaining, I'm kind of complaining, but like, you know, if you send me 30 emails with like 10 pages in email that's all just written out in like shorthand, I can't even devote any time to that. But because it's like I cannot decipher this. But if you can make me a good summary, if it's that long, that's going to help me so much with responding. Because some of them that are way intense, like I'll try to respond if I can. But if it's like too overwhelming, I'm like, I got to put this to the side and give it my attention later. And I've just been so busy lately, and I do plan on responding. If you haven't gotten a response recently, it's just because I'm like 2 weeks backed up. So I apologize. But there's one or two of you that sent me like a book, and I'm like, dog, this is a lot. Now, some of you I've been communicating with, and I asked you to send me a book's worth of material. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to like, boom, here's my life story. And it's like, whoa, dude, this is a lot. And also, is that a dog getting abused? Please don't send me stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, God bless you. And then I got a fuckload from some trolls a while back, and I just have to like sort through them. And they were people that were pissed off at the Vicky video, and they just wanted to tell me that, you know, she's a demon and her art was demonic and we're all gonna burn in hell. And I'm like, hell sounds just as hot as Texas. What's your point? Like, it's nothing new to me. They used to shoot pumpkins here in Delaware called Pumpkin Chunkin. Yes, I saw that on, what's it called? The family, the show with Al Bundy. Modern Family. Cam goes Pumpkin Chunkin. I love that. You did get the email notice from Unclaimed Property? Yes. Money. You guys go get that fucking bag. Yes. Send me a DM. I had to give in to the resistance and create one for this mess. I feel violated now. They are such shits. Let's talk about that Karen Reed video they have going on right now. If you didn't see it, I'm not going to play it for you because it's bullshit and I don't want to spread that shit on my channel. But there is a video that's going around of Karen Reed with Alan Jackson. And by the way, thank you, Consistent Insomniac 49, for becoming a member. I love your name, and I love that your insomnia is consistent. They can say anything they want about you, but you're always consistent. Yeah, she's fucking dumb. I'm sorry, but she's real fucking dumb. Not you, consistent. You rule. I'm talking about Jay Koff. She's really dumb. When I saw her explain Google Trends in regards to the Koberger case, I was like, holy shit, she can't even Google right. I mean, my God. My God. I can tell you this much. She's a shitty landlord. Saw some records for that. Allegedly, supposedly for entertainment purposes only, in my opinion. She's also wrong about so much stuff. I really just want to make a compilation of all the things she's wrong about. Maybe I'm doing that. Oh my God, Wendy Murphy and Jacob. That would be like being in a room with like two of the most like Ramona Singer, like two of the worst housewives of New York, I think. It'd be horrible. Yeah, let's not give her any airtime, but we are talking shit, so it's fine. And I also don't like the way she talked down to Melanie. She's one of those women that doesn't like seeing other women succeed, and she'll shit all over them. She'll do it for the boys. She's a pick-me bitch, right? Is that what they call it? Pick-me bitch? A pygmy bitch? I watched Emily D. Baker for Karen Reed Child. She's best. She fucking rules. I love Emily. Something about really good lawyers loving the Dave Matthews Band is kind of weird, though, because I'm about to admit some shit. I'll probably lose followers, whatever. I fucking can't stand the Dave Matthews Band, but everybody I really admire and like really likes them. And I'm like, what am I missing? Is it like Wilco? Like, is it one of those things I'm just never going to get? We need a redacted version of some of your Vicky troll mail. Oh my God. It's so bad. A lot of it is calling me a C unit. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking know. Like, duh. I'm a cunt. Like, I get it. Like, that's kind of proud of it. Like, I'm pretty cunty. Like, I can be a big old bitch. You could call me any name. It's not going to bother me. I do roast battles for a living. Like, I've had people call me the worst things and I have laughed in their face. And then I've destroyed them. And sometimes I lose. And I can deal with both. I have very thick skin. I've told you, I'm a psoriasis survivor. Yeah, fucking Wendy. Talk about a psycho potato. Like, she's like Courtney Cox in that episode, or in that one Scream. Was it a knockoff or was it the actual Scream? There was like one of those movies, like Scary Movie or Scream, where she was just a total psycho. And I was like, damn, very, very Wendy. Can I catch it live? I watch Mel If I Can Catch it live, and I like Lawyer You Know for his breakdowns at night. I like Lawyer You Know too. He has very nice hair. I'm very interested anytime there's a sports thing going on or something involving like golf or a sport that I'm not that into. I go watch him because I feel like in Florida cases, he's really good on those. And of course, we gotta watch Duty Ron and Duty Ed and Jay, aka your Aunt Jai. Chai, that's what I call her, but it's Jay. Yeah. I've been watching like a lot of Karen Reed shit and just guffawed. Well, I swear I heard they found DNA on John. They know I heard it from Karen's mouth herself. Well, I swear I heard they found DNA on John. They know I heard it from Karen's mouth herself. I don't know what you're talking about. But I mean, tell me, because I think I'm reading it wrong. If y'all haven't seen it, it's worth a watch on the playlist. Okay. I kind of lost my way, and I'm not sure how far. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She went off on Court TV with bad info. She's terrible. She went off about Caleb Harris with bad info. She's just fucking terrible. Is it narcissist? Is it narcissism? Narcissism? Pick me, bitch. Is that what it's called? Maybe that's it. I just can't with pick me's. Yeah, it's like, I shoot guns in Florida with the boys. It's like, ew, bitch. That's not like, don't tell people that. What's wrong with you? No one cares that you can shoot a gun. Anyone can shoot a gun. Kids are literally shooting each other with guns, Jen. That's not fucking impressive. Yeah, I know everybody loves it. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Like, my old roommate, Emily, like, ruled. She's one of my favorite people. Her name's Emily too, by the way. And she had the best taste in music. She showed me Arrested Development. She showed me some of the best things I've ever seen in my life, like as far as pop, media, entertainment goes. But when she tried to show me the Dave Matthews Band, I was like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get Bruce Springsteen either. I'm kind of a hater with them. I'm so sorry. But I want other people to listen and love it. I just don't get it. Hufflepecker and Banfield. Oh my God, Banfield. I didn't know until some of you guys told me that there was an award show for CrimeCon. And then I watched it. Yeah, Cunts Do Rock. Let's get that bumper sticker. Did you guys see the crime? I think I complained about it already, but it was like, it was like banjo music. It was fucking weird. And like they played like down home banjo, Little House on the Prairie music for every single presenter. And also people were just wearing like their casual mall clothes, and some people were glammed to the top. It was crazy. It was, and Banfield was making some jokes. I was like, oh girl, shit. This is making me very uncomfortable. I hope they get that together. Yeah, I don't know why, dude. Like, shit, I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. I like Monsters of Folk. I like Bright Eyes. I like some really bad music too. Like, I like stuff that's terrible. That people are like, what the fuck is that? I like a band called Horse the Band. And the Wick of the Bond. Like, I like fucking all kinds of stuff. I like The Blood. Like a band called Dillinger Escape Plan. But I also like bluegrass music a lot. A lot. I like the Beaumonts. I like pop country from the 90s. I like the song Grundy County Auction. I can sing every word. But I also love fucking Hanson, Taking Back Sunday, fucking straight up, I don't know, Brand New, Atreyu. I like a lot of bands. Mates of State, weird indie shit from the Pacific Northwest. I love this band called the Moondoggies. One of my favorites is fucking Eddie Vedder. He rules. I love anything on Sub Pop, Soundgarden, all that shit. But I could never get into Dave Matthews. I could never get into Wilco. And I could never get into like Bruce Springsteen. I don't know what it is. U2, I don't get it. When people say U2, I'm like, me three. No, I don't like them. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. When I learned that Grant was her kid, oh my God, that Grant guy. By the way, when Auntie Deb comes, one's in the chat. If you want to see your dad, put a towel on with a curly wig, pop out a computer full of stickers, and transform into Grant. Because I'll fucking do it. I will do it. I love improv when it's on my terms. Let me know. One's in the chat if you want to see that shit. I've been working on the impression. Anyone following the dog trainer expert that Mel had on her channel, he's amazing. Yes, he's so good. And I've talked about it before, but I had my nose bit by a dog when I was 8, damn near off. And I'm telling you, everything he said is spot on. Everything he said. First 2 questions to any woman when dating. Dave Matthews Band, iPhone? I don't have an iPhone either, dude. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't like the way they respond to subpoenas. Like, if I die, I have a folder that's like got all my information, a sample of my DNA, and I keep regular lists of who could have done it. Like, I'm not fucking around. I will leave a trail. When I almost died, I left a trail. Who your daddy is. That's what I was wondering. Notorious, what? What were you wondering? Oh, yeah. Also, if you can't see the member link, then go below this video. There should be it linked already. We got to go in like 10 minutes. I didn't get to say shit that I wanted to say or show you today other than the National Association of Unclaimed. Actually, one of the things that I want to show you, I'll show you right now. An Illinois cold case victim was ID'd after 50 fucking years, you guys. 50 years. Sweet little baby angel was ID'd. One, you do want to see me do Grant Smith Ellis. Yes, they found 2 other men's DNA on John, if I remember correctly. And they didn't test them. And you know whose DNA wouldn't be in the system? Trooper Proctor and Alberts and Higgins. Collins might be, though. Actually, Chris's might be. Well, I don't know if they took it. That was back in the day when he killed a guy, right? I killed a guy, like Scott Hall. Except Scott Hall was in the right. Someone was trying to kill someone and he saved them. It's a whole thing. We'll talk about it later. I didn't talk about Henry. I'm going to save that for an evening or afternoon or kind of late night, but not middle of the night, early morning, because a lot of people are invested in Henry. And this is just a pregame. There's 93 of us here. You guys are ones in the chat. Damn. So you really want me to put a towel over my head, some little glasses over the holes? We're talking curly wig, and I'm going to scream about Wendy for half an hour? You guys are into that? I really have computers, old laptops covered in stickers. I've got a lot of weed stickers I can put on there. We can make this shit happen. I'll be Grant. I'll channel him so much that I will go pick a fight and call the cops on my black neighbor. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to Raymond. But in all seriousness, Grant's done some pretty racist, crazy shit. He's called the cops on people who did not deserve it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get that fucking, what do you call it? Method. But I will absolutely be as obnoxious as possible. We'll absolutely do that. Okay, you guys want me to drop a membership link? Let me. Oh, it should be under this video. Yeah, I know he's disabled. I'm gonna make him more disabled. First of all, it's crazy how he's like, I'm disabled, but then he's assaulting people outside of a courthouse, fucking stomping around. It really bothers me that he had a curtain rod just kind of leaning against the wall in the background during like a television interview. The fuck? Oh my God, I hope he sues me. Grant, fucking sue dad. Sue your dad. I'm your dad now since Wendy probably scared off your real dad. Listen, I'm your dad now, Grant. Fucking sue me. I want discovery. I want discovery from you. I want to know what's in your room. What's in the box, Grant? What's in your texts? You fucking psycho. Grant is the type of guy that really does zip up mother's dress in the morning, isn't he? He's that guy. He's that guy. He's like, Mom, can I zip up your dress today? Grant's fucking crazy. I'm so happy I'm the first face you saw. Boo! I'm just fucking with you. I'm so happy. I love you guys so much. I'm having a lot of fun talking shit. You got your dad on a feisty morning. They're about to do the Karen Reed verdict. I'm probably going to quote a lot of early 2000s smut TV when it happens. You're going to see some Rock of Love bus quotes on the community page. You're going to see some Bad Girls Club on the community page if she gets found guilty. Yeah, I fucking love it. I love talking shit about haters. Now, normally I'd say, Grant, who hurt you? But here's the thing. He'll just blame it on Karen. He'll say, Karen Reed fucking hurt me. And he'll make some shit up. That's why I don't think there will ever be a civil case unless it's Karen. The discovery will ruin. I mean, civil case or not, they don't have to pay it. I mean, I think Ron Goldman's family, didn't they work out a loophole but it costs so much money to just keep suing and suing to finally get the money just for the principle of it? Like, fuck. And that was in California, which pretty much sets you up for success. Imagine being in Massachusetts where they can't even read back court transcripts to the jury. That's insane. Where they're like, I'm sorry, it's illegal to read it back to you, but you're allowed 4 White Claws. It's fucking nuts. Procta and Bukkake. Is it theirs? It's interesting. I know that, do you remember Jacoff was bitching about how there was DNA or something it was something about how there was other DNA and they tested it and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what about this DNA, Jacob? What about this DNA? Huh? What about this? What about this one? Why aren't you complaining about this one? And also, the experts that testified for the defense are the FBI's chosen experts. Why is she going against her own people? She brags about being in the FBI and then calls these dudes stupid. Fuck that. You don't get both, Jacob. Fucking twat. Can I say that? Fuck it. If I lose everything because of that, it was worth it. She's a twat. Yeah, it isn't. Dude, I've met some really chill, cool, disabled people, and Grant is not one of them. And I hope to never meet him. Unless it's in court, sucker. Fucking sue me, Grant. I want to see what's in your text messages, Grant. I mean, let's be real. I could probably see what's in them anyway, but I won't. Massachusetts has money. OJ, not so much. Yeah, well. I can say that. You're a twat. You're a twat. Jacob, you're a fucking twat. You're a twat. If you think she's a twat too, cash at me at SnoopyDupa. I'm just fucking with you. I'm going to raise money to buy software so I can thoroughly analyze her past. Fuck. I'm like so irritated with the shit she puts out. It really pisses me off. Oh, wait, this is what I want to show. My ticker. How do I take this down? There we go. This is what I want to put up. Boom. That's how you email me. We're about to get out of here in 3 minutes. Actually, let's get out of here now because we gotta go to Melanie's. Okay. I can't step on Melanie's toes, you guys. I can't. And also I really want to go see. Oh, what if we missed it? What if she's been freed already? Hi, Kim. What's up? How's LV? Go drive down the side of the road and see if my mom's on the way to work. And then flag her down and tell her, I love your daughter. She'll be so proud. Yeah, something. She hit her head on fucking something. Probably her husband's dick broom. Oh, shit. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go find it for you, Tommy, and contact you when I do. And twat is my favorite word also. You're all great. Oh my God. Fucking big. You big fucking bird. That's what I'm gonna do. If I ever see her on the street, I'm gonna be like, "What's up, you big fucking bird? You fucking bird." The twattery. Dude, we're going to Melanie Little. Here, I'm gonna put this up and then we're gonna leave because I do not want to be late. But if you go to Attorney Melanie's page, here, let me link you real quick. Oh my God. Melanie. Here we go. Let me put it up real quick. Oh my, oh my, oh my God. Holy shit. Here, look, I'm going to put it up on a banner. You guys go here right now. I'm going to go there. It's only going to be up for a second because I'm about to dip, but I want you to see it. There you go. That's how you go to Attorney Mel's page. We're going to go watch the Karen Reed verdict. All right, it's 7:59. We have to go now. I love you all. You're the best. It's a Polish goodbye. I'm out of here. Bye. Your dad loves you.